What's good, guys? Back with another breakdown, little melody breakdown for No Chorus on the Revenge of the Dreamers Deluxe Edition, Director's Cut. This is produced by me and Big Gator Bossman, my guy. Um, Damn, it's crazy. It's been a minute now since it came out. This was a huge game changer for me. Literally, like, changed everything for me. Yeah, I mean, like, just before here, let me just play a little bit of it for you guys. So that was the sample that got picked up. Um, it's a little bit faster in the song. The song is 148. I'm at 143 here, and it's pitched up a couple of semitones actually. So it's a little bit higher, and it's a little bit faster. But before I get into just like breaking down how I made the melody, this was so crazy. I mean, if you guys remember, this is the beginning of 2019. Dreamville started sending out those invitations to the Revenge of the Dreamers sessions. And like, first of all, I wasn't there, which is crazy, which is like insane. So, my guy, Big Gator Bossman, also known as Marvel, he is an amazing producer. He produced Shaba for Ferg, classic joint. That's just ridiculously hard track, and he's friends with the Dreamville people and a lot of folks in their camp, and he got the invitation. The thing is that like I didn't even like I had no idea that he was even there. My girl Crystal Canes, shout out to Crystal Canes, super dope producer rapper from New York. She linked me with Big Gator Boss Man. I was sending her loops and beats, and she was like, "Yo, you should send your loops to my guy Marvel." And I was like, "Sure, why not?" So I just started sending him loops consistently. This was probably like fall of 2018, and then like January, like 7th or 8th, beginning of 2019, I get a text from him. He's like, "Yo, we got one on the Dreamville album." I was like, "What the fuck?" Because like it was just insane to me because I didn't even realize he was there, and like we hadn't had much communication. We had a little bit, um, but we didn't have much. Then he was just like, "Yeah, I think we got one on the Dreamville album." So it was like a waiting game. We weren't gonna sure if we were gonna be on it. Album comes out, we're not on the actual album, like the original, that dropped in July of 2019, and I was just like, oh, you know what I mean, like, we missed the cut because they recorded like 100 songs, like over 100 songs, right? And there's a good chance you don't make the album, and I mean, it's like 18 songs, and a lot are not gonna get taken. That's just the reality of it. But then we hear like, oh, there's gonna be a deluxe, and I was just like, holy shit, let's go, like let's go. And we found out ours early that ours was gonna be on the deluxe, and then we were just waiting to see when the deluxe was gonna come out. And I thought it was gonna come out in 2019, and then it dropped like first thing 2020, and it was just awesome. They put 12 tracks. Originally, it was only gonna be like 3 or 5, I think, deluxe tracks, but they ended up putting 12. We made it. Crazy, crazy. Like I feel ridiculously blessed to have a placement on this album because there were a lot of people who were at the sessions, like literally there at the sessions, who didn't end up getting cuts on this project. You know what I mean? Like that's insane, and it's just a huge blessing for me to be on it. Boz, Guapdad, Dreezy, and Buddy are on that song, and like it was just amazing. You know what I mean? Fire track. Dreezy has a fire ass verse. Holy shit! Like I think she has the best verse. Shout out to everybody on there, of course, but like Dreezy just absolutely killed it. Boz was super cool. Got to meet him. Me and Guapdad are pretty cool. I met him a couple times. He's the man. Said what up to Buddy too. I met Dreezy too. It just opened up a lot of doors and a lot of opportunity for me. So huge shout out to my guy, Big Gator Boss Man, aka Marvel. Like cannot thank him enough for that opportunity. All right, so let's get down into breaking this melody up and see what I did here. Okay, so it started with just a piano. Just a piano line, and then I added this synth, or whatever this is. Crazy ass sound. I don't know what I was even thinking. And if you can see here, like you see these little squiggles, these ups and downs squiggles, those are just me bending the pitch wheel, I believe. So if I go into, yeah. So this is the synth that I'm using for that like weird ass sound. And this is in Reason, it's called the grain sample manipulator. Like again, Reason has super super dope just stock like VSTs. Like this VST is insane. Like it comes with so many dope instruments, and like you can put your own samples into this. It's wild. So I'm just pitching it up and down, and I also think I'm messing with like the frequency here. So I've automated these. That's why they're highlighted green. So you can see the automation there going on. I mean on here. It's like filtered and with the pitch going. So these combined was this. Yeah, you get the idea. And now you can kind of see how that sample came to be, because it's basically just reversed, and I threw some halftime on it. So I basically bounced that. I put it into a sampler. Like I showed you guys last time, like I do a lot of things basically like sampling. So I bounced it and I put it into the NNXT sampler. So this is the bounce of it. And if I play it without the halftime effect, it sounds like this. And I just added really halftime and a little bit of reverb. I love adding just that hint of reverb. Got to. Makes it a lot better. The halftime, a bar. Oh, I went to this side, which is kind of like I usually don't turn the FX to this side, but it had a cool, whatever it was doing, had a cool effect on it. The full and the 75% mix, and then it dropped it down, so then it kind of gave it like a more full feeling. Did I do it? Okay, it's on, yeah. And that's just kind of like, that's basically it. And that's how that melody came to be. I did not like this when I made it. I remember specifically not liking this. Like, I just moved to LA. Well, I've been to LA maybe like a year, over a year. Yeah, about a year, and like I was living at a random like uh, house in Sherman Oaks, tiny little room, and I had like my computer set up on a little side table next to my bed. The room wasn't even really like a room; it was like a library that this guy had turned into like a basically a room, and I was just paying him rent to stay there. It was like an Airbnb turned into like a long term stay situation, and yeah, I just remember like I made it and I was like, this is not very good. But you know, the key is to finish. Like that's always the key. Like even if you don't like something, I found that you just finish it, because you never know what someone's gonna fuck with. I would have never in my wildest dreams, you know, found out that they like this one. Do you know what I mean? Or that another producer would even like this to like make a beat with, or that rappers would respond to this. So again, you shouldn't throw anything away. You know, nothing is worthless. Always just finish it. You know, finish it, even if it's just the loop. Like in this instance, it was just a loop. Just finish the loop. Bounce that shit. You never know who's gonna fuck with it. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm definitely going to be back with more of these. I love doing these little breakdowns. Hope this was cool. Hope someone learned something. And I will be back with more soon. All right. Appreciate everybody.